Hello and welcome to Community Crossroads. I'm Carolina Estrain. On today's show, we learn about a birding festival. We hear from the Nave Museum and we also hear from Moody Gardens. And we're going to start with a birding festival right here in our neck of the woods. We're here with Tim and Steve. Y'all are representing the Texas Mid-Coast Birding Festival. Welcome.
Correct. Thank you very much. We're really glad to be here. This is our second annual festival. Our first one last year was just great. We had over 200 birds, in fact, species identified. In fact, we had 203, which is very high for a three-morning bird tour count. So we were really excited about that.
Yes, this festival is very popular in that it's regional. It covers over 8 counties, and we'll have birders from the professional birder to maybe the beginner birder, and plus some educational things we're going to talk about a little bit later that we're going to provide to the community. So we're really excited. It's our second year again. It is April 9th through the 12th.
Okay, April 9th through the 12th. And this is a big boon to the city of Port Lavaca because this is where y'all are headquartered out of.
Yes. All the main activities center around the Bauer Community Center in Port Lavaca on Highway 35. We have a meet and greet Thursday evening. We have tours every morning for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we have education in the activities in the afternoon. We have falconry shows on Friday morning at 9 and in the morning and at 1 in the afternoon on Friday, and on Saturday at 10 and 2. We've had great sponsorships, so those are free. We have some bird banding activities. We have professional bird banders coming from the Gulf Coast Bird Observatory. We have International Crane Foundation. We have Texas Parks and Wildlife. We've got some boat tours.
Oh wow, boat tours.
Yes,
You're
very
out on
exciting.
the water.
Yeah, so you can see shorebirds. You can do indoor tours at parks and at ranches that are private properties that we've gotten.
Okay, so exclusive access.
Very much so, so we're really excited about that. And then some of our intro tours, like Formosa Lighthouse Beach Tour, you get some education about the basics of birding. We have loaner binoculars, and then you'll go with a professional guide with no more than 10 people in a group and learn about birding. And the same sort of thing with the introductory tour at Chester Island and the Archimedes. You'll get introduction, we have loaner binoculars, and then you'll go with professional guides on a double-decker boat, the Archimedes. It's called the Floating Classroom of Texas.
A double-decker boat?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we're offering all those introductory things either for free or maximum of $15 a person. And we're talking about $100 to $400 a tour if you just brought them private. Plus, you wouldn't be able to go to the access that we have. So we're really excited about our festival.
It sounds like you've built upon from last year.
We did.
Well, we really have. We're excited. The community is excited too.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just the beauty of being able to present this. You know, Calhoun County and the coastal counties have the most shoreline for shorebirds and other types of birds than any other counties in the state. So our plan was to take advantage of it, do the birding festival. We're on our second year.
Yeah.
It's great. We got lots of momentum. We have lots of support, and we'll probably talk about some of our sponsors at a later time.
Yeah, no, it's really exciting, and now I'm curious. You know, April 9th.
April 9th through the 12th. The 9th is a Thursday, and that's the meet and greet in the evening. And then the festival is really in full swing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
And that's the weekend after Easter?
That is correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So you can go to TexasMidCoastBirdingFestival.com. Type it in. I know it's long, but it's easy to remember. It'll take you right to the website. You can view the tours. You can register, and you can look at the times for our educational programs.
All right. Well, we're going to learn more about the birding festival. We're going to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. Don't fly off quite yet. We'll be right back. And we're back with the Mid-Coast Birding Festival. I got that right?
Yes,
the
ma'am.
Mid-Coast Birding Festival in its second annual year. So this is a new tradition happening in Port Lavaca. And y'all have a slew of guest speakers, some real great experts in this field.
We do, and we're real excited. Not only do we have people with the International Crane Foundation and all their work with the whooping cranes coming down, we have Texas Parks and Wildlife. We have several other groups that are coming down. We also have Gulf Coast Bird Observatory that will be doing some activities with us and some education. It turns out there's about 6 nonprofit groups in the area, so we'll have them all involved. But there's 2 or 3 very special people that we'd like to mention, and one is Virginia Rose.
Yeah.
She was injured in a horseback riding accident when she was a teenager, but she is a professional woman's birding guide out of a wheelchair. So
wow.
We have several tours that are set up just for handicapped people, and we can handle at least 20 wheelchair participants this year, and we can really handle with another tour that doesn't have to go with Virginia up to about another 15, so about 30 to 35.
You still have spots open?
Yes, we do.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we're really excited.
And what about the keynote speaker?
Well, yeah, the keynote speaker, her name is Tiffany Kirsten.
Tiffany Kirsten.
She took off for a year, did what's called the Big Year. There's even a movie called The Big Year where she looked at as many birds as she could. She set a new record for that big year, and she was actually featured on the Texas Monthly magazine. So that's pretty cool, and she's going to be our keynote speaker. An interesting thing is that Miss Kirsten's also going to do an all-female tour. So she's going to be talking to women about how to go birding, how to be safe, because a lot of the birding trips are out in remote areas, how to be safe when you're a birder. So we have a double whammy on this as far as our keynote speaker and how to be a safe birder.
And from what I understand from our pre-interview, she actually has a device that she promotes.
She does. She had an unfortunate experience birding, and she talks to particularly young men and women about respecting each other, respecting each other's privacy, and being appropriate in their interactions, whether you're alone on a birding trip or in any other setting. And she's developed a device that for particularly females can use a protection. They can pop it open and it makes a flashing bright light and an extremely loud siren sound. And so she has a 501c3 and is promoting women's protection. So it's a little bit sad, but at the same time it's a good cause, so that she's turned some tragic experience in her past into something to help herself and others. So she's really, I've heard her talk, and she's really inspiring.
I love the female focus here on these guest speakers. Did y'all have a pretty even male-female ratio last year for turnout, or? We
had very even, and our guides that we use, they're, according to Tiffany, 10% of the professional birding guides in the nation, only 10% are female.
Oh.
With the guides that we use, we're almost 50-50 males to females. So she was real pleased about that, and we've actually expanded that with these 2 women.
Wow, that's excellent. Well, thank y'all so much. I'm going to post all the info on our website and our Facebook and our Instagram. I think we're also on TikTok too. We'll get the word out, and I just want to thank y'all for coming out.
We're glad to be here.
Well, don't go anywhere. Coming up, we hear more from our guests on Community Crossroads.